Welcome to another episode of A Grim Life and to downtown Millersburg, Pennsylvania. We're visiting Market Square Park and Veterans Park today. You can see we're walking up to the famous Gazebo here in Millersburg, and we're just going to go over a few little things about this. The eastern side of the park area is the Market Square Park, as you can see by the sign here. And this is where the gazebo is featured. And this is where a few community events are held each year. The two most notable are the Memorial Day service and the tree lighting, which happens usually the day after Thanksgiving. And we'll talk a little bit about that when we go to the other side. So this park, or parks, splits Route 147 in two. Like I said, the eastern side is where the gazebo is. And this was built in 1891 as a bandstand and was completely rebuilt in 1998. So originally this was to be an open-air concert, public meeting, and religious service space. And the original design was by W.E. Dowden, and it was paid with subscriptions, completed in August of 1891 and dedicated at that same time. Original cost was only $164.52. When it was rebuilt in 1998, it was $27,758. Now looking south, we have the Daniel Miller Fountain, which was erected in 1907 for the town's centennial. And here you can see a little inscription. Daniel Miller, of course, the founder of Millersburg. The date there is 1807, which is when the town was founded. And we'll walk around here and see the other side here. I'll have another picture a little bit later of when it was unveiled during the centennial celebration. Next up is the flagpole here, and this was donated by the American Legion Post 326, and that was in the 1920s. And that was meant to honor World War I vets. We come around the south here looking. This is what's going to be soon the Time Hotel. It used to be the Millersburger Hotel. A bunch of names prior to that. I'm going to do a whole nother video on that later. Here we come back to the Daniel Miller Fountain. And this will show the Centennial 1907 inscription on the other side. Originally, there was to be a bust of Daniel Miller on top, or a soldier of some kind, but they couldn't really afford to do that at the time. Next up, we are going to travel a little bit west here into Veterans Park, and we're going to first take a look at the Civil War statue, which was purchased by the Grand Army of the Republic, Post 212, and the Millersburg Sentinel. And this was erected in October of 1913. As we walk up here, we'll see a list of every person from Millersburg and Upper Paxton Township who fought in the Civil War. Dedication was held the following year in 1914. We look up at the statue. It has been cleaned a few times. Looks like it might need to get cleaned again here soon. Next up, we're going to look at this cannon here. And this was put in here in 1897. This came from Governor's Island, New York. It was a obsolete military cannon. Of course, it wasn't in use anymore. Most likely used in the Civil War or something along those lines. There's the U.S. marking, probably a proof marking. I'm going to come around here and take a look at the front of the cannon here and look at the inscriptions on here. It shows exactly how much it weighs and some other information if you can see in there. I'm going to hold on that for a moment while you can see there. And there you can see the bore. Some junk in there. You can see how worn away that rifling is. And then we're going to look over here. This is just a Veterans Memorial, the Duty Honor Country Memorial. And this is dedicated to veterans of all wars. And it has the 5 branches of the military represented there. These bricks along the side here are just people that donated. And some names of some folks. You can see some killed in action bricks. Hopefully we don't add to that anymore. And as we go around the rest of the square here, we have just a little marker here in honor of Kuppenhavers, Ralph Cuppy Kuppenhaver. And as we come around here, we're going to end up the video today. And I just want to thank you all for joining and taking a little walk around the square of Millersburg. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe to A Grim Life. And we'll be back with more outdoors, baseball card rips, history, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Take care. Bye-bye.